Fee payable on transfer of land or mortgage deeds, stamp duty.
How many ministers are there in cabinet? 9.
Another name for the Bartlett Deep Cayman Trench.
Who appoints the governor of the Cayman Islands? The king.
How many voting districts? 19.
Only existing mammal in Cayman, the bat.
Relationship between Cayman and CARICOM associate member.
Ultimate executive authority, the king.
Who does the governor represent? The king.
Significant legislation of 1966, the Banks and Trust Companies Law.
How many airports? 3.
Approximate length of Little Cayman, 10 miles.
In which century did crocodiles die out? The 20th century.
In what year did the current constitution come into effect? 2009.
Climate tropical marine.
Name given on Turin map of 1523. Los Lagartos, meaning lizards.
Internet code TY.
Vessel torpedoed off East End in 1942. The Alistair.
What is beneath the Cayman Islands? The Cayman Ridge.
Education Act provided schools to all districts in 1920.
Origin of the name Cayman. Caymanas, a Carib word for crocodile.
Area of Grand Cayman, 76 miles.
The mainstay of the economy in the 1950s was remittances from seamen.
The principle that obliges all ministers to support the cabinet is called collective responsibility.
The cabinet secretary administers the cabinet office.
From 1959 to 1971, the chief office of Cayman was titled administrator.
The first airfield opened in 1953.
The wreck of the 10 sails took place off East End.
Chief Magistrate William Bodden built the first roads.
The first governor was appointed in 1971.
The first English visitor recorded was Sir Francis Drake.
The role of the executive branch is the responsibility for the daily administration of the islands.
The Mastic Trail is named after the mastic tree.
The first royal land grant was made in 1734.
Slaves first arrived in 1734.
The 2011 Gender Equality Law sought to promote gender equality in employment, training, and the eradication of inequality.
Governor Sligo travelled from Jamaica in 1835 to declare slaves free.
The first airfield replaced the seaplane service.
Local volunteers built the first airstrip in Cayman Brac.
Laxa Avianca Costa Rica provided the first airline service to Brac.
There are 2 official members in the cabinet.
The largest area of inland mangroves in the Caribbean is the Grand Cayman Swamp.
The Cayman Islands legislature is responsible for making laws for peace, order and governance.
The main source of government income is indirect taxation.
An individual may serve as premier for 2 consecutive terms.
The official hurricane season is from June to November.
A salina is a freshwater wetland.
The primary feature of most wetlands in Cayman is the mangrove swamp.
The deepest point of the Caribbean Sea is the Cayman Trench.
Cayman was first spotted by Europeans in 1503.
You must be 21 years old to be elected to the Legislative Assembly or Parliament.
The legal drinking age in Cayman is 18.
The Cayman government consists of the governor and the cabinet.
National hero Jim Bodden established Cayman Airways.
The IATA code for Owen Roberts Airport in Grand Cayman is GCM.
Jamaicans formed the largest expatriate population in Cayman.
The highest point of the Cayman Islands is the Brac, Cayman Brac Bluff.
The first commissioner was appointed to Cayman in 1898.
Sinico provides health insurance to civil servants and others.
There are 7 elected members in the cabinet.
The Attorney General is Sam Bulgan.
Conch season is closed in Cayman from May to October.
The current Minister of Education is Juliana O'Connor Connolly.
The main attraction at the sandbar is the stingrays.
Cayman became a dependency of Jamaica in 1863.
The Mosquito Research and Control Unit was established in the 1960s.
The governor is required to consult the premier before assigning a portfolio.
The National Conservation Law was passed in 2013.
The IATA code for Charles Kirk Connell Airport in Cayman Brac is CYB.
The Attorney General's role is to give legal advice to the government.
The population of Cayman in 1771 was 400.
The IATA code for Edward Bodden Airport in Little Cayman is LEB.
The airport departure tax is $37.50.
The Minister of Finance is Andrea Banks.
The wreck of the 10 sails occurred in 1794.
The first map of Cayman was made by the Royal Navy in 1771.
The Minister for Commerce, Planning and Infrastructure is J.E. Banks.
Hurricane Ivan struck in 2004.
An elected member of the cabinet is called a minister.
Cayman Brac comes from Gaelic for craggy bluff.
The first commissioner of the Cayman Islands was Frederick Shedden Sanguinetti from 1898 to 1907.
The largest colony of red-footed boobies is in Little Cayman.
The name for Cayman's curly-tailed lizard is the lion lizard.
Legend says a soldier from Cromwell's army established the Bodden family in Cayman.
There are 20,000 red-footed boobies in the Booby Pond Nature Reserve.
The usual Cayman dry season is from December to May.
Little Cayman and Brac were first settled between 1666 and 1671.
Cayman stopped being governed as a Jamaican colony in 1962.
There are two types of native Cayman parrots.
The official members of the cabinet are the Attorney General and the Deputy Governor.
England formally took control of the Cayman Islands with the Treaty of Madrid in 1670. How many hospitals does Cayman have? 4.